Hey, Tanya.
What's up, John?
I tell you what's up. One cruise line said, no way. Another cruise line said, oh yeah, we're all in.
Stay tuned and find out more.
Okay, so there's no doubt about it that Royal Caribbean is the king of mega ships. They got 508 Oasis class ship and now two of the Icon with the Utopia and Icon of the Sea.
Even though we did talk recently in a previous video that Carnival's coming out with some big ships.
Oh, yes, they are.
But we have some news to share with you in this video. Cause
right.
We did mention, too, did we mention in the other video that Carnival will not do any more small ships?
Right. So Carnival is trying to keep up with Royal Caribbean, same with MSC. They're building mega ships to compete with Royal Caribbean. No doubt about it. And in the last video, what we said, John Hill said, and I'm going to quote, "There's no plans for us to build smaller ships."
This is for Carnival.
This is Carnival. Mm-hmm. It is not profitable. It is not something that is affordable. And it is not something that attracts new cruisers. That's the ambassador John Hill said. But guess what?
We don't think that's the truth, though. I mean, that's the truth what he's saying, but we don't agree, I should say.
No.
Because small ships do attract cruisers.
The CEO, Jason Liberty of Carnival, Royal Caribbean said, "Oh yeah, we're in talks for a new small cruise category, cruise ships, and it's going to be called the Discovery class."
So this is now Royal Caribbean.
Caribbean
said Carnival gave up doesn't want to do the smaller ships. Royal Caribbean is kicking in and saying they're going to make smaller ships, more smaller ships.
So this is what Jason said, the CEO of Royal Caribbean. And of course, the other thing I think about that is important is when you think about the ship classes, whether that they are small, larger, or others. Okay, some of our smaller ships reaching 30 to 35 years. So some is about ready to go to the scrapyard, is what he's saying. So yes, Royal Caribbean is taking consideration that some of the smaller ships is reaching that age. So the company, the two smaller classes in Royal Caribbean is the Radiance and the Vision class. And they're approaching to the age of the life expectancy of a cruise ship. The Jewel of the Sea is the youngest of the class that set sail in 2004. So my math tells me that's 20 years old.
Yeah.
So
they're at least going to replace some of their older ones with the smaller ships, with new smaller ships.
And the Grandeur of the Sea is the oldest in the Vision class, which set sail in 1996. So that tells me it's 28 years old.
Wow.
So, yeah, and so Royal is definitely recognizing that they need the smaller ships because they go around the world like...
Yeah, like we mentioned in the other video, these smaller ships can get into more ports than the bigger ships. Some of these big ships get turned away. They can't go into the smaller area.
And that's exactly what they're talking about, that they go to 1,000 different ports and they need smaller ships to get into some of the ports. And a lot of these countries are saying, no way to mega ships.
Yeah. I just dropped my pen.
What did you drop?
I dropped my pen.
Oh.
I don't even know why it was in my hand.
I probably going to pronounce it wrong. It's Santini. I think that's an island off Italy.
Yeah, sounds right.
Or Greece, off of Greece. And it's a very, very small port. Well, one or two ships came in, overloaded the island with 11,000.
I don't know.
You're right?
Fine, yeah.
Are you sure?
I didn't want Charlie to take off with the pen that I dropped.
So they overloaded the island with 11,000 cruise passengers. And it was just overwhelmed that small island. So Royal Caribbean said, no. We're going to do with a small thing what we do best. We prioritize what ships need to go to what port and respect that port. Period. So there is no date yet, or no builder was announced. They said they are in talks, and that's better than saying no.
Yeah. And we'll keep you posted when we find out more about that.
Yep. So, with that being said, also Royal Caribbean announced this. The bigger ships are going to go to, and this is another subject I like to bring up about this because it seems like the cruise lines are going this way. So the bigger ships are going to go to their private island, which is Coco Cay, which we really love. Then in 2025, Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is going to be opening up, and they're going to have another private area.
This is all Royal Caribbean.
This is all Royal Caribbean, which is Royal Beach Club in Cozumel, Mexico, which is opening up in 2026. That brings me to another point. And comment down below if you think this is what the cruise industry is going. I've seen a lot of the cruise line. Disney just bought another island, opened up.
Yeah, their own private islands, yeah.
So they got 2 now.
Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean have 3, sounds like, by 2026. And Carnival has what? Half Moon Cay, which you like, Princess Cay, and now Celebration Key. Is that the way of the future where most of these cruise lines
can have their own islands?
They have their own islands. It seems that way, you know. So, I don't know. You comment down below. I took your line, didn't I?
Comment below what you think.
There you go. There you go. Time to say
your thoughts, your feelings on this.
That the cruise, if the cruise line is leaning towards their own private island, and what do you think about it? I mean, you don't have the, hey, buy this of the locals. But then again, you know, they can make their own prices and charge what they want on the private islands too.
But they're really nice. The private islands, we've been to a few, and they're just, it's nice.
Yeah, I like it. It's relaxing. You don't have the hounding of, hey, buy this. But keep in mind, price is a little bit higher. Just keep that in mind. All right, so, you know, this is just a nice little quick video. I seen an article about Royal Caribbean saying yes.
Yeah, because we had some comments. People were, like, a little disappointed when they found out Carnival wasn't going to do any smaller ships.
Right.
They're going to do the bigger ones. And, you know, there's a lot of people on the fence, and there's a lot that say, nope, I only do the smaller ships, and some say, no, I prefer the bigger. We personally like any cruise, but we do really enjoy the smaller ships because it's more personable.
Yeah.
So there's positives and negatives about the small and the large, but
most definitely
any cruise is a cruise to us. So. And we like it.
That too. But. So, all right. So on that note, we're going to say good night. Love you all. See you on the next video side. Take care.
Take care all. Bye-bye.
Bye.